Hey, adventurers! Ready to ditch the daily grind for something epic? Buckle up because we're Alaska-bound. Get ready for landscapes so stunning they'll make your jaw drop faster than a salmon leaping upstream. Think towering glaciers, mountains piercing the clouds, and forests that go on forever. But Alaska's beauty is more than just skin deep. It's a state that pulses with raw, untamed energy. We're talking about a place where you can watch a grizzly bear snag a salmon for breakfast, then hike through a field of wildflowers so vibrant they'd make a rainbow jealous. This isn't your average vacation, folks. This is Alaska, and it's about to rock your world. Alaska isn't just about jaw-dropping scenery, though there's plenty of that. It's a land steeped in rich history and vibrant cultures. We're talking about indigenous communities who've called this place home for millennia, their stories woven into the very fabric of the land. From the bustling city of Anchorage to the charming towns dotting the coast, you'll find a unique blend of modern life and rugged individualism. Think artisanal coffee shops with a side of mountain views, and art galleries showcasing the raw talent of local artists. Get ready to experience a place where the wild and the wonderful collide. This is Alaska, and it's ready to share its secrets. Over the next few minutes, we're going to take you on a whirlwind tour of the last frontier. We'll be exploring everything from the misty fjords of the Inside Passage to the rugged peaks of the Alaska Range. We'll introduce you to the wildlife, from the majestic whales breaching in the icy waters to the playful otters frolicking in the kelp forests. And we'll give you a taste of the adventures that await, from hiking through pristine wilderness to kayaking alongside glaciers. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to be inspired. Alaska is calling, and adventure awaits. Our Alaskan adventure begins in the southeastern Panhandle, a place where the land seems to stretch on forever. Imagine a rainforest so vast, it could swallow Rhode Island whole and still have room for seconds. That's Tongass National Forest for you, a 16 million-acre emerald empire. Here, towering Sitka spruce and western hemlock trees reign supreme, some older than the United States itself. Their branches, draped in moss and lichen, create a scene straight out of a fairy tale, a world where giants might just roam. But the Tongass is more than just trees. It's a tapestry of fjords, glaciers, and wetlands, all interwoven to create a vibrant ecosystem unlike anywhere else on Earth. Keep your eyes peeled, folks. You never know what kind of wildlife you might spot lurking beneath these ancient giants. Nestled among the forested islands of the Tongass, you'll find Ketchikan, a town that's equal parts quirky and captivating. Known as the salmon capital of the world, Ketchikan knows a thing or two about reeling in the big ones. And we're not just talking about fish. This is a place where you can wander along historic boardwalks like Creek Street, once a notorious red light district, and now home to charming shops and galleries. You might even stumble upon Dolly's House, a museum dedicated to the town's most infamous madam. But Ketchikan's heart lies in its indigenous roots. The town is a living testament to the Tlingit, Haida, and Tsimshian cultures, with vibrant totem poles standing tall as a testament to their enduring legacy. The Tongass isn't just about admiring the view from afar, it's about immersing yourself in its wild embrace. Lace up your hiking boots and hit the trails, folks, because this rainforest is begging to be explored. Imagine trekking through ancient forests, the air thick with the scent of cedar and spruce. Sunlight filters through the canopy, casting an ethereal glow on the forest floor. The silence is broken only by the sound of your own footsteps and the occasional chirp of a bird. As you wander deeper into the wilderness, keep your eyes peeled for signs of life. A black bear lumbering through the undergrowth, a bald eagle soaring overhead, its wingspan wider than your arm span, a salmon leaping upstream, its silver scales flashing in the sunlight. In the Tongass, life and death are inextricably intertwined, a delicate dance that plays out in every corner of this vast ecosystem. And nowhere is this more evident than in the relationship between the forest and the salmon. Each year, millions of salmon return from the ocean to spawn in the Tongass's pristine rivers and streams. Their journey is a testament to their resilience, a fight against the current that culminates in a final act of sacrifice. As the salmon die, their bodies decompose, releasing vital nutrients into the soil. These nutrients, in turn, nourish the trees, which provide shade and shelter for the next generation of salmon. It's a beautiful, brutal cycle, a reminder that even in death, there is life. Hold on to your hats, adventurers, because we're heading north to Juneau, Alaska's untamed capital. Now, getting here is an adventure in itself. Imagine a city tucked between towering mountains and a frosty ocean, accessible only by plane or boat. Talk about exclusive. But trust us, the journey is worth it. Because Juneau isn't just a city, it's a gateway to a world ruled by ice. We're talking about glaciers so massive, they make city skyscrapers look like toothpicks. Get ready to witness the raw power of nature, sculpted over millennia. In Juneau, the mountains don't just meet the sea, they plunge headfirst into icy depths, creating a landscape that's both awe-inspiring and a little bit intimidating. Get ready to feel small, folks, because things are about to get epic. First up on our glacial expedition, Taku Glacier, a behemoth of ice that stretches for a whopping 36 miles. Now, most glaciers are all melting thanks to climate change, but not Taku. This icy rebel is actually advancing, carving its own path through the landscape like a boss. Imagine a river of ice flowing down from the Juneau ice field, its surface a mesmerizing tapestry of turquoise and white. Seeing Taku from the air is like witnessing a giant's frozen artwork, a masterpiece millions of years in the making. But here's the kicker. Taku is constantly changing, shifting, and even growing. It's a powerful reminder that nature always finds a way, even in the face of a changing climate. Now, if you're looking for a more intimate glacial encounter, Mendenhall Glacier is your jam. Located just a stone's throw from Juneau, well, a stone's throw in Alaskan terms, this glacier is all about accessibility without sacrificing any of the wow factor. Imagine hiking through a lush rainforest, the air filled with the sound of birdsong and the distant roar of ice. Then, bam! The forest opens up to reveal Mendenhall in all its glory, its icy face plunging into a milky blue lake. But the real treat? Nugget Falls. Picture a 377-foot waterfall cascading down a cliff face, its icy spray creating rainbows in the mist. This is nature's own IMAX theater, and you've got a front row seat. From ancient ice to modern Marvel, Juneau's balancing act. Juneau isn't just about icy landscapes, it's about finding the balance between wilderness and urban life. Think cozy coffee shops with killer mountain views and art galleries showcasing the spirit of the last frontier. Explore the city's historic downtown, where you can learn about Juneau's gold rush past and its present-day role as Alaska's capital. And don't forget to sample the local seafood. We're talking fresh-caught salmon so good, it'll make you want to write home about it. Juneau is a testament to the resilience of both nature and human spirit. It's a place where you can sip your morning coffee while watching a glacier calve in the distance, a reminder that adventure is just around the corner. Kodiak Island, where the bears are always barefoot and bear-sized. Hold on to your hiking boots, folks, because we're island hopping. Next stop, Kodiak Island, where the wildlife is as big as the scenery. Kodiak brown bears, the largest land predators on the planet. Forget teddy bears, these guys are the real deal. These bears don't mess around during salmon season. Kodiak offers safe and ethical bear viewing opportunities. Now, Kodiak isn't just about the bears, although they do steal the show. This island is a treasure trove of natural wonders, just waiting to be explored. Imagine rugged coastlines pounded by the Pacific Ocean, their cliffs teeming with seabirds. Hike through emerald forests where Sitka spruce trees stand tall as skyscrapers. Kayak alongside playful otters, their sleek bodies gliding through the kelp forests. Spot bald eagles soaring overhead, their white heads a stark contrast against the blue sky. And if you're feeling really adventurous, try your hand at fishing. Kodiak is known for its abundance of salmon, halibut, and other delicious catches. Just imagine reeling in a whopper and telling everyone back home, "Yeah, I caught that in bear country." Instant legend status. Ready to trade those island vibes for some serious mountain magic? Buckle up, adventurers, because we're heading deep into the heart of Alaska's wilderness, Denali National Park and Preserve. This isn't your average national park. This is 6 million acres of pure, unadulterated wild. We're talking towering mountains, glaciers that sparkle like diamonds, and a silence so profound you can almost hear your own heartbeat. Forget paved roads and Wi-Fi signals. Here, nature reigns supreme. Ditch the car and hop on a park bus, your chariot into a world ruled by grizzly bears, caribou herds, and wolves howling beneath the midnight sun. Next on our list is Denali. Denali is 6 million acres of wild land, bisected by one ribbon of road. Towering over 20,310 feet above sea level, North America's tallest peak isn't just a mountain, it's a force of nature. Standing in its presence is a humbling experience, a reminder of just how small we are in the grand scheme of things. But Denali isn't just about conquering its summit, although that's definitely on some adventurers' bucket lists. It's about the journey, about immersing yourself in its raw beauty. Hike through valleys carved by glaciers, their walls painted with wildflowers. Watch a grizzly bear fish for salmon in a rushing river, its massive paws sending spray flying. Camp beneath a sky bursting with stars, the silence broken only by the occasional howl of a wolf. This is Denali, and it's an experience that will stay with you long after you've left its shadow. From the untamed wilderness of Denali, we're venturing south to a place where history and high-altitude adventure collide, Hatcher Pass. Imagine a landscape painted with wildflowers, its slopes crisscrossed by trails that wind past abandoned gold mines and whisper tales of Alaska's gold rush past. Here, you can hike to the top of a mountain and stand where gold-crazed miners once toiled, their dreams as vast as the views. Explore crumbling cabins, remnants of a bygone era, and imagine the stories their weathered walls could tell. But Hatcher Pass isn't just about looking back. It's about embracing the present moment. In summer, the trails are a hiker's paradise, winding through meadows bursting with wildflowers and offering panoramic views that stretch as far as the eye can see. Nestled at the foot of Hatcher Pass, you'll find the town of Palmer, a place where rustic charm meets Alaskan grit. Once a farming colony established during the Great Depression, Palmer has blossomed into a vibrant community with a heart as big as the mountains that surround it. Stroll down its main street, where you'll find cozy cafes serving up reindeer sausage and blueberry pancakes. Trust us, it's a thing and it's delicious. Browse local art galleries showcasing the work of talented Alaskan artists, their pieces capturing the spirit of the last frontier. And if you're feeling lucky, try your hand at the Alaska State Fair, held annually in Palmer. Think giant vegetables, livestock shows that would make your grandma proud, and enough fried food to satisfy even the most adventurous eaters. From the mountains to the sea, our Alaskan adventure continues along the legendary Kenai River. Imagine a ribbon of liquid sapphire, winding its way through forests and mountains, its waters teeming with life. This isn't just a river, it's an angler's paradise, a place where legends are made and fishtails are born. Here you can cast your line alongside seasoned fishermen, their faces weathered by the Alaskan sun and their eyes twinkling with the thrill of the chase. Feel the tug on your line as a feisty salmon fights for its freedom, its silver scales flashing in the sunlight. But the Kenai River isn't just about the catch, it's about the experience. Drift along its tranquil waters in a kayak, the only sound the gentle splash of your paddle and the calls of bald eagles soaring overhead. Hold on to your hats, adventurers, because our next stop on this leg of our Alaskan journey is nothing short of breathtaking. Prepare to be wowed by Kenai Fjords National Park, where glaciers meet the sea in a dramatic display. Watch as massive chunks of ice break free from the glaciers, crashing into the water. Spot humpback whales breaching the surface, a testament to the ocean's bounty. Hold on to your lattes, folks, because we're landing in Anchorage, Alaska's biggest city. Now, before you picture skyscrapers and traffic jams, take a deep breath of that fresh mountain air and relax. Anchorage does city life a little differently. Imagine strolling through a vibrant downtown, browsing art galleries showcasing Alaskan artists, then stepping out the door and bam! A wall of snow-capped mountains greets you like an old friend. That's Anchorage for you, a place where you can grab a craft beer with a side of glacier views. Don't let the urban vibes fool you. Anchorage is a gateway to adventure. Lace up your hiking boots and hit the Tony Knowles Coastal Trail, where you can spot moose munching on willow trees with a backdrop of Cook Inlet. We're talking about a city where you can bike to work past a bald eagle's nest, and nobody bats an eye. Next stop, we're trading cityscapes for a town that's pure Alaskan charm, Talkeetna. Imagine a place where the coffee is strong, the stories are even stronger, and the views of Denali will make you want to yodel, even if you don't know how. This quirky little town is a haven for artists, adventurers, and anyone who appreciates a good dose of Alaskan weirdness. We're talking about a place where the mayor was a cat for 20 years, R.I.P. Stubbs, and nobody questioned it for a second. Fuel up with a slice of reindeer sausage pizza. Don't knock it till you try it. And wander through shops bursting with local crafts. Then, hop on a scenic sightseeing tour for a bird's-eye view of Denali that will leave you speechless and reaching for your camera. Hold on to your bear spray. Just kidding. But seriously, be bear aware, because we're venturing into the wild heart of Katmai National Park. This place is basically a 5-star hotel for brown bears, and trust us, they know how to live it up. Imagine a land sculpted by volcanoes, where steaming craters meet lush valleys teeming with salmon-filled rivers. Now, picture hundreds of brown bears, some weighing over 1,000 pounds, gathered at Brooks Falls for an all-you-can-eat salmon buffet. It's like a scene straight out of a nature documentary, but amplified to 11. But Katmai isn't just about the bears, although they are pretty darn impressive. Hike through valleys painted with wildflowers, explore ancient lava flows, and soak in the raw beauty of a landscape still shaped by volcanic forces. Get ready to ditch the paved roads and embrace your inner explorer on the Dalton Highway. This is no Sunday drive, folks. 414 miles of gravel and pure Alaskan wilderness. Imagine driving past towering mountains, their peaks lost in the clouds. Keep your eyes peeled for wildlife sightings, caribou herds crossing the tundra. This is the road less traveled, a journey into Alaska's wild side. So, there you have it, adventurers. We've trekked through rainforests, gazed upon glaciers, and shared a laugh or two with the locals. We've witnessed the raw power of nature and the resilience of those who call this wild land home. But Alaska is more than just a collection of breathtaking landscapes and quirky towns. It's a state of mind, a way of life. It's about embracing the unexpected, challenging your limits, and finding beauty in the most unexpected places. Alaska stays with you long after you've packed your bags and said your goodbyes. It's a whisper in the wind, a flicker of the northern lights in your memory, a yearning to return to a place where anything feels possible. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie seeking your next big adventure, or a city dweller craving a dose of wilderness therapy, Alaska has something for everyone. So, what are you waiting for? Dust off your hiking boots, pack your sense of adventure, and maybe an extra charger for your phone, and answer the call of the wild. And hey, if you do manage to snag a decent Wi-Fi signal while you're exploring the last frontier, be sure to share your adventures with us. Tag #Alaska Adventures, and let's keep the spirit of exploration alive. Thanks for joining us on this virtual journey through Alaska. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep seeking out those wild and wonderful places that make life an adventure. See you on the trail.